Two more moms make the trading spouses switch.
My name is Hermes.
One mom's a passionate puppeteer.
How do I look?
The other's a military maven.
I was a Marine.
With a penchant for order.
Go clean that kitty litter. Scoot! Run!
But when she moves in with this feisty French baker...
You want me to lick your face?
His wacky ways...
It's right there.
I'll take care of that.
Oh! No, you are not!
And dirty domain...
It's disgusting.
Take it easy.
...will lead to an about-face...
I'm taking over your house.
...that'll turn into all-out war.
No! You listen to me.
You don't have to yell.
The entire week's gonna be a disaster.
This mom's a pacifist at heart.
I'm very anti-war.
But her new life with a gung-ho hobby...
This is our war room.
...will bring her face-to-face with her greatest fear.
The object is to take out the heart.
See it all, starting right now.
I don't want to learn how to kill. I can't do this.
Two totally different families are trading one parent for 1 week. New house, new kids, new life. Each family gets $50,000, but it's up to the new mommy to decide how the money gets spent. It's two families' quest to answer one age-old question. Is the grass truly greener on the other side?
I am so excited. That Paris is such a fox.
I think it would behoove most people to spend some time with their inner child.
I'm with the Messenger Express.
I'm a professional puppeteer. I've been playing with puppets for a living my entire adult life, really. In the past, I've worked for Henson and Lucasfilm, and I do everything. Sculpt the puppet heads, sew the costumes, choreographing. I do a lot of the voices.
Ow! Ow! Ah! This is humiliating!
It's not like I'm choosing to be a puppeteer. It chose me.
Oh.
People around here find our family pretty unique for a lot of reasons.
Bien, tu vas être bon, mon bébé.
My husband, Francois, is French, and he's a baker.
Hey, Lisa. It's like a baby growing, huh?
Nobody can charm you better than a Frenchman. Good, I was smelling it while I was working. I met Francois when I was traveling through the countryside in France.
There was love. Love was there. So let's embellish and let's throw it and let's be a party about it.
Francois and I had a fairly unusual wedding ceremony. I was dressed as a white monkey, and Francois was naked, so he could be a monkey too.
For me, it was naked in the sense of coming pure, because the best way to be naked is to be naked.
He's just a crazy, wild Frenchman.
I feel sometimes I'm almost like a typical stereotype of French people. I like passion, I like life, I love bread, I love women.
Stop. Can you just kick the chair really hard?
Francois and I have two children, a 15-year-old daughter, Manon.
She said that you were weird.
She's definitely got a touch of the angry teenager.
I don't believe in true love. Because I think it's a crock.
Okay.
And I have a 10-year-old son, Theo.
Theo is me, rebirth.
I am the jester of the family.
Okay, you gotta go on your...
Well, actually, I'm more like the jester's apprentice.
Our home is so free and not as strict about rules, and that's definitely reflected in our parenting style, in how we are at the dinner table.
Yeah!
They're allowed to object. They're allowed to question us.
Plus, I don't always agree with your forms of discipline. Sorry.
Politically, we're pretty far left.
It's like bureaucracy.
In fact, Manon's got anti-Bush posters all over her room, and I certainly don't discourage that.
This is not gonna fly with me.
I like it.
It's not gonna fly with me either.
What is this?
That's still my foot that you're kicking.
Okay,
still.
good.
We have a very good relationship with the children, and we share a lot of humor, a lot of closeness and warmth.
Why, that's so funny.
What I love most about my family is just the ease of our love.
You got me there.
I love America. I base my life on American traditions and beliefs, and it's because of my background. I'm extremely proud to say that I was a Marine. I spent 24 years in the Marine Corps. When I first came in, I was the only woman, and they hated me. It's very, very tough, but I'm a very stubborn person. Failure was not an option. Sweet success. I come from a dysfunctional background, if you will. We were very poor. I had a tragic childhood. Things were really tough for us. So I joined the Corps right out of high school to learn discipline and structure. Joining the Marine Corps was the best thing I could have ever done. It snapped me into shape. Don't drop me.
Don't drop you. Don't drop me.
James and I met in the Marine Corps in 1994. He was so caring and loving. I let my guard down. I fell in love with him.
I've been married with Stella 10 years now. It'll be 11 January. No, August. Yes.
For the most part, James and I share the same views, but there is a little bit of difference in our personalities. I am very loud. Run! And James is kind of quiet. He doesn't really open up to people.
Well, if Mom be as quiet as her, I'd have it made. My wife, she's in charge. She's pretty much the ringleader of everything. I mean, she's got a list. Finish, got her guards. Okay, thank you. God.
I've always got little projects for James. I thought we were going to put a new floor down.
Well, if I can, I will. I'm supposed to be the jack of all trades. I can get started on one thing, then something else pops up. Ads and ads and ads.
I need to do things my way in a neat and orderly fashion where there's a lot of structure and a lot of discipline. God. Bree, this penmanship is... Brianna is my daughter, and she's 10. I know you could do better than that.
I know, but I need to go fast.
Brianna is independent and stubborn like Mom, and I think she's going to evolve into a beautiful young lady. And that's because I keep on her. Go clean that kitty litter so you can put it in here. Hurry up. I am the general of the family. Scoot, run!
My mom yells at me to clean my bedroom.
Today, get rid of it.
You make your bed.
Go blow your hair a little bit.
Do your chores.
Take that out before the trash guy gets here.
Get the mail.
Come here. Do dookie duty.
But I'm glad my mom yells at me to do everything that I do, so I don't have a dirty bedroom or a dirty house.
I love you. This is good steak. You better eat it.
Enjoying the steak, dear.
We work really hard, but we have a great life because I make it a great life. I got to get a bigger cup. Get going.
5:30.
Stink.
Yeah, that's nice.
Brianna, make sure you open your curtains and make your bed. And you're going to learn how to do laundry for yourself.
I feel like I'm going on an interesting journey to another world.
Hey, Manon.
Can I wear the hat? Would you let me wear the hat?
Did you, like, purposely pull out things in your closet that don't correspond?
I miss you, Dad.
Why you didn't tear it out?
Oh, God. I did 8 weeks in boot camp. I'm not concerned about a week away from my family. I could handle just about any scenario. Oh, Sugar Shack.
See. When she was leaving, it was like a death sentence. You know, you have to go to the chamber, and the chamber is a taxi and tickets to nowhere. Au revoir. Well, I'm going now to the airport.
Bye.
All right, I'm gonna go get the new mom. All right. She's a new mom, probably very cordial, unless she wants to come talk trash about the military.
I was very excited to get a new wife. As long as she liked French people, everything will be okay.
On an all-new Can You Duet, the going gets tough for the newly made duos.
Your partner's saying things about you. She acts like she didn't care.
Will mentoring from Brett be enough?
I can't sing it without her singing it.
Yes, you can.
To impress the toughest judge.
Lots of people are scared of Naomi.
I want you to read my perfectly lined lips.
But one performance will move her to tears.
Wait till I call Winona tonight and tell her about this one.
Can You Duet? Tonight at 8, 7 Central on CMT Sure Thing Fridays.
So I like driving that thing. It's intense. Expensive to insure? No. Went with Nationwide, saved like $500. $500? Yeah, it's great coverage. Really? I didn't know Nationwide did that.
Life comes at you fast. With Nationwide, you could save like $500 on your auto insurance. For a quote, call your local agent or 1-877 on your side.
Nationwide is on your side. Huh.
Well, can we get some extra napkins?
Can we get some extra napkins?
Steakhouse, please.
The Steakhouse, new from Burger King. Premium Angus beef. It's the burger you can't wait for.
With Rhapsody, you can play your favorite songs anywhere. You can play them on your computer or your MP3 player, like a Sansa clip. And also your stereo and your TiVo. You can play them at work or on your way home or at your girlfriend's house or at your ex-girlfriend's house. No, stay away from her. She's crazy. Discover and listen to your favorite music in more ways than ever before. Get started at Rhapsody.com.
Moms know kids need healthy bodies and minds. That's why Flintstones is the only complete gummy multivitamin with extra choline, an ingredient found in breast milk to help support healthy brain function. Moms can trust them, kids will love them. Flintstones gummies.
Dr. Robert Neville, 2012. I am broadcasting on all AM frequencies. I'm a survivor living in New York City. If anyone is out there, you are not alone.
I am legend.
That's Ty. Cable's out. Again. Ashley, no DVR. Mr. Favorite Show. I got it. Mr. High Tech himself. Doesn't want to miss out on the newest toy. Chad, addicted to Dish HD.
This is so great, I never want to leave.
Why go anywhere else?
Dish Network. Best in HD, best DVR, best value.
Excuse me, are you looking for a new wife? Okay.
Hi.
Are you waiting for someone?
Yeah.
Good, good.
Are you looking for a new mom?
Hi.
Hi, I'm your new mom. How are you?
Good, good.
Nice to meet you. My name is Stella. Thank you.
Francois.
Francois.
Nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you.
All right.
The unique thing that I noticed about Francois was his cap and his shirt.
Welcome to Fairview.
Thank you. And he talked kind of funny.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Very good.
That's that today. I'll betcha.
Do I know you?
Maybe.
Okay.
I'm Jim. How are you?
Hi, Jim. I'm Lisa.
How are you?
Good.
I think I got one of your bags.
That'd be great.
My first impression of Jim was he seemed more of a macho kind of guy, but I'm really trying to stay away from judgments.
Are you a fun person?
I try to be.
Okay, so what kind of husband do you have?
Oh, he's a wonderful husband. We're both retired Marines.
When Stella told me that she was a Marine, I was just like, oh no.
So, where are you from?
I live in the mountains of North Carolina.
Oh, I was stationed in North Carolina 10 years. I was in the Marines. You service?
Nope.
Oh.
Puppetry.
Where are you from?
What guess?
Oh, I can't. Iraq?
Yes!
For real?
Yes.
Is that a joke?
Well, I'm from France.
I personally don't know much about the French folk.
Do you like French food?
Oh, Lord. Everybody likes pizza.
We're Department of the Navy. We'll go by land, sea, or air.
I would never choose a life in the military. It would be about the worst kind of profession I could think of.
I got stationed overseas in Okinawa, amphibious force. We'll stay work week mandatory.
The car ride, I felt like it was very long.
6 companies I was in charge of. Oh my God, a gunny, they'd pay you more.
Oh. Excuse me. Excuse me, I have to let go the steam.
Oh, Lord.
I'm sorry.
Can we turn the air on?
This is where we live.
Oh, Lord.
This is the entrance of the house.
Damn. She's here.
This is DJ. She's loving.
Oh! I have a very sensitive nose.
We love her.
And you can smell the odor of the dog in the air. It's airborne.
All right. Come on in. Manon and Theo.
Hi.
This is Stella.
Come and give us a hug. Yeah.
Upon meeting Stella, I heard this loud, intense voice. And I was like, wow, she's just kind of scary.
Are we gonna have fun, you guys?
This is our house. I say, come on in. Bree. This is Bree.
Hi. I'm Lisa.
Hi.
How are you?
So, Brianna seems quite reserved and not very talkative. And I thought, oh, that's something I'm not used to.
We're gonna give her the 50-cent tour of everything. Okay, this is the family room.
Okay.
And this is our turtles.
Hello, everybody.
And this is your quarters. If you don't like it, let us know.
Great. Well, thanks.
This is Stella's war room.
This is Stellar's war room.
Yeah. Lots of weapons, ammunition, new gear, new equipment, like that.
walking around, I felt like everything was completely foreign to me. I mean, I do not have a war room in my house.
So should I ask, how do you feel about the current administration?
I like Bush.
All right, follow the leader. This is your bedroom,
This is going to be my domain?
Yes.
Okay.
This is your bathroom.
Oh, okay.
This is when you want to feel like a princess.
Holy smokes. It was disgusting.
Let's continue
Yes.
this way.
My house is very clean and tidy, but as I walked through Francois's house,
this is the kitchen.
I was just in shock at the level of filth. Wow. Somebody didn't clean the kitchen. Who cleans the kitchen?
My dad.
Oh, dear. The house is filled with bacteria and dirt and bugs. This just is unacceptable. It's going to be a long, long week.
Now more than ever, you want to get the most for your money. Look no further than the rugged V6 2008 Kia Sportage. Fuel efficient, 5-star safety rated, backed by an industry-leading warranty, and it's priced about $6,000 less than a Toyota RAV4 Limited. Or to put it another way, a whole year's worth of groceries less. The Kia Spring Sales Event. It's money well saved. Now get 0% APR or $2,000 cash back on the Kia Sportage.
A wholesome family meal. You make it fresh and fast. A hot casserole from the oven. And share family times that last. Campbell's hearty chicken and noodle casserole. Possibilities.
Welcome to Tuscany.
Ready to have a nice dinner?
Today we have the chef's favorites.
Alfredo's great, actually. This is perfect.
Simple and homemade.
Excuse me, if I could have your attention, please.
I didn't do anything tonight. In fact, I didn't even cook.
Pizza Hut delivered the pasta.
I like it even more now.
Introducing new Tuscany pastas. Choose from 2 family-style recipes plus breadsticks for just $11.99. Now get pasta from Pizza Hut.
Pretty good move so far.
I wonder if I could use the extra bedroom as a walk-in closet.
I wonder if I could build a barbecue pit in the new backyard.
I wonder what cheerleaders wear in Florida.
There are lots of fun things to wonder when you move. The care of your belongings isn't one of them. United Van Lines is the most trusted mover in the country, removing stress and worry from the process so you can love your move. United.
Tara Gielig is a real Geico customer, not a paid celebrity. So to help tell her story, we hired the Pips.
Not long ago, I was in a car accident.
Ooh, fender bender.
With Geico's Auto Repair Express, the adjuster, repair shop, and rental car were all right there.
Rental car smells like sunshine.
To top it off, my rate stayed the same.
Take the train to Happy Town. Woo-hoo.
Geico, real service, real savings.
How would he be, I wondered? No longer the only game in town. It's hard for some kids. Not Leo, though. And for that, today, the only thing he'll be sharing is a good lunch that makes us both happy.
Discover the luxurious feel of satin on your skin with our richest cream and pure smoothing oil in new Dove Supreme Cream Oil Body Wash Sleek Satin. Go on, get your own little luxury.
Crisp noodles, shredded cheddar. Oh, that's carrots. Oh, bacon bits. Sweetie, can I get some of the bacon bits?
These bacon bits?
Yeah, please.
Could have had a V8, 100% vegetable juice, with 3 of your daily vegetable servings in every little bottle.
this morning, I wake up at 4 to make some fresh batches of bread. It's always a lot of work, but this is the passion of my life. And I wanted Stella to really see everything from the wheat to the final product. And I know that she's gonna just love it. Stella?
Yes.
I'm in the kitchen.
What?
Okay, it's time to start making bread. I'll wait for you in the kitchen.
Oh. I swear to God, I wasn't real enthused about getting up at 4 o'clock to be a part of his baking world. But he was very excited.
Beautiful.
So I'm gonna have to try to go with the flow.
Come on in.
Holy smokes. We're up before the damn chickens.
Well, this is the baguette dough. It's like a belly almost. It's like a baby growing, huh? Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, let's start the process. The whole idea is to press and, you know, fold, and then it will be delicious.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I'm tired, and it's 4 o'clock in the morning, and Francois is just acting really annoying. His energy level is nonstop.
Hello.
When are we gonna shape them?
Around 10:30.
Holy smokes.
Good girl. Lisa, you up and at 'em? You're going to be deployed in 20 minutes. That was my first one. We were going slow. And then it's 2 shots. And that was my first shot.
In the little bit of time that I've spent here, I can see that, you know, there's certainly some clear differences in how we think.
That's actually pretty good.
I try.
I've never been exposed to the whole military thing. So I'm going to try to take some of that in to see what makes that tick. This is right front.
Sleep well?
Sorry?
So you slept all right?
I did. Okay, I'll just have a little tea and
Do you want a coffee cup that you can keep?
that I can keep.
Give me 1 minute. Yep.
Yeah.
There should be some out here. All right. I'll even wash it for you because they're brand new. So here, you can take your pick.
Thank you.
Okay.
So if I accept this cup, does that mean I'm enlisting?
No.
Because I don't think a cup
It's
and
not
a
an
keychain
incentive,
would be enough for me.
It's not really an incentive, but you know, it's like a thank you to come in.
I wanted to imagine myself in that kind of situation of being recruited for the Marine Corps. I want to try to experience the armed forces.
Talk to a recruiter.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm gonna be the recruit. You're gonna try to recruit me. Okay.
Okay. Here's what we're gonna do for you, Lisa. The government's gonna put you in a nice dorm-like room. They're gonna give you 3 square meals a day. They're gonna actually give you uniforms.
So why would I want to do this?
Well, most people want to do it to serve the country, to protect what belongs to them, your children, your husband, your property.
But isn't there a way of doing that without joining the military? Because, like, for me, an important way that I can protect my country is to keep arts and education in the schools, to encourage creativity. I mean, to me, that's also protecting, giving them a good life and its quality of life and its...
That's true, but you only see on one side of society. What about the military side?
Yeah, I'd be really afraid that I'd lose my individuality and that I wouldn't be understood, or that I...
Why?
Because, like, when I hear you talk and reduce, I mean, everything becomes a number and an abbreviation, and it's, I don't want it.
You do anything. The people in charge of you, right, will go through that.
See, that scares me, the idea of people being in charge of
You'll
me.
be a PFC.
What is a PFC?
That's the first rank that you get.
What does it stand for?
It's just private, first class.
Okay.
Rank is what you want.
Why do I want that?
Because the more rank, the more money.
So it's just about money.
You'll get qualified with a rifle, a pistol.
I have to use a gun?
Yes.
Do I have to shoot something? I mean...
Yeah, you'll be shooting at targets.
Why do I need to shoot?
Everybody in the Marine Corps, right, knows how to use a weapon.
If I'm in a situation where I have to kill a human being or be killed myself, that's a pretty big expense.
But that's why, one of the reasons why you're joining, right? To learn how to kill.
No, it isn't. I'm sorry. That's where I'd have to draw the line. I don't want to learn how to kill.
Lisa don't know jack about the Marines. That's the bottom line. I can see this is not going well. Failed as a recruiter.
Looking great.
Francois' bread baking. I swear to God, it continued to go on and on and on. Unbelievable how heavy this is. This is a long process.
The mother, the mama, the moon, and we're gonna create babies. You know, it is said also that a good bread should have the sweat of the baker in there. Sometimes sweat fall in there. So you trust the baker, sweat.
Francois is...
Does he remind you anything?
Like what?
Think about it. It's like
a what?
A male.
I was so exhausted from 12 and a half hours of Francois' childlike behavior.
This is from the oven?
I don't know how anyone could endure living with this guy.
Captain Crochet. Whoa.
He's just unbelievable. Oh! You all right?
I'm okay.
On an all-new Can You Duet, the going gets tough for the newly made duos.
Your partner's saying things about you.
She acts like she didn't care.
Will mentoring from Brett be enough?
I can't sing it without her singing it.
Yes, you can.
To impress the toughest judge.
Lots of people are scared of Naomi.
I want you to read my perfectly lined lips.
But one performance will move her to tears.
Wait till I call Winona tonight and tell her about this one.
Can You Duet? Tonight at 8, 7 Central on CMT Sure Thing Fridays.
Viewer discretion advised. The following message may trouble drivers insured with Allstate, State Farm, Geico, and other major insurance companies. We have reason to believe you are overpaying. Yes, overpaying by $364.46 a year on average. Stop overpaying. Call now for a rate quote from AIGdirect.com. 10 minutes is all it takes to learn if you're overpaying and by how much. Over 3 million drivers have already saved money with AIGdirect.com. On average, they keep an extra $364.46 in their pockets. And no other company gives you AIG Security Advantage that includes roadside assistance at no additional cost. Call and ask for a free rate quote today. Call now before you overpay a penny more. Call 1-800-219-3132. That's 1-800-219-3132. Or visit AIGdirect.com.
A wholesome family meal. You make it fresh and fast. A hot casserole from the oven. And share family times that last. Campbell's hearty chicken and noodle casserole. Possibilities.
Want some variety in your meal? Have it all in one with Long John Silver's Sampler Combo. Chicken, fish, shrimp, and a drink, just $4.99. Long John Silver's. Throw boring overboard.
What's in here is what's in here. Real strawberries, fresh cream. Breyer's All Natural. Extraordinary taste.
Tuscany.
Ready to have a nice dinner?
Tonight we have the chef's favorites.
Alfredo's great. This is perfect.
Excuse me, if I could have your attention, please.
I didn't do anything tonight. In fact, I didn't even cook.
Pizza Hut delivered the pasta.
I like it even more now.
Introducing new Tuscany pastas. Choose from 2 family-style recipes plus breadsticks for just $11.99. Now get pasta from Pizza Hut.
Introducing the Simply Everything plan from Sprint. For just $99.99 a month, you get unlimited nationwide calling, texting, web surfing, emailing, picture and video messaging, and Sprint TV. Now you can use your phone for all the great things it can do without worrying about the meter running. The Simply Everything plan, only from Sprint and only on the Now Network. Now organize everything in your life with a Palm Centro, only $99.99.
Okay, that's her blouse. I don't know where that's at. So far, I'm having a hard time making Lisa understand about being a Marine. So I want to take Lisa to the gun range because everybody in the Marine Corps, right, learns to shoot and is able to shoot. First priority. Lisa, you're going out to shoot targets.
When James informed me about the shooting range, I've never shot a gun.
That's fine.
And I'm terrified of it. I was a little scared. I don't like weapons. I don't like being around them.
This is standard issue.
But I wanted to do it because I know this is a big part of Jim's background, and I wanted to experience that.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Let's go.
And try to enter his world.
The dog just follows me everywhere, and he stinks. Hi, puppy. Now go. Don't touch me, please. Sorry, sweetie. It's terrible. Even an outdoor pet should not have such a foul odor. Clearly, it's been neglected for quite some time, so getting the dog bathed was definitely a priority for me. What's the dog's name again?
Dija.
Dija. I think Dija deserves a nice bath, and you have a huge tub.
The idea of cleaning Dija in the tub. Stella, the dog is fine, Stella.
But all around the dog is a stench that is repulsive, because the dog ain't had a bath in a year.
Okay. So can you tell me the language of dog so I understand that he told you that he needed a bath? I am not the master of the animal kingdom. I let animals in their environment as much as possible. Dija, when she needs to go take a bath, you know where she's going? In the creek.
Creek is no place for a dog to have a bath. You gotta clean it.
No, come on, let's
Surely
be
you
real.
must know that.
If you touch the dog, it stinks. Just wash your hand after that. Being dogs in a bath.
It was very apparent that Francois does not believe the pet needs a bath, but the dog is getting a bath. Dija needs a bath for health and comfort reasons. If you give that dog a bath, I'll bet the dog will lick you and...
I don't like to be licked by dogs. I'm sorry.
You don't...
What? Do you want me to lick your face? Do your husband lick your face?
All right. Let's not talk dog talk no more, okay?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying.
What, you don't...
The dog needs a bath.
All right.
Enough dog talk.
Are you ready?
There were guns and weapons all over the place, and it made me extremely uncomfortable. It was a very foreign world to me.
Nice to meet you guys. I'm a police master firearms instructor certified. I teach at police academies, I teach SWAT teams, and I teach military people. Also,
Good.
so.
Good.
Do you teach puppeteers?
I'll teach anybody as long as they're legal and don't have a criminal record.
Okay, well, neither one of us have that.
Come on in. go over some basics. To prepare yourself for the bad guy, the object when you're with an opponent is to take out the pumping station, which is the heart. Okay? If you take out the pumping station, the blood flow will stop.
But isn't it possible, like, if you shot them in the arm, then you would be stopping it with that?
You won't, because they can still kill you.
You know, they have all these code names, even for human being. You know, it's an enemy or it's a target. It's not George or John. And that can really distance you.
This can be a lot of fun. And this can be very, very enjoyable as a family activity.
I was taken aback. I just really don't like this whole mentality.
What I want you to do is pick up the pistol. Just pick up the pistol. That's all you got to do.
It's really hard for me to hold a gun in my hand.
Don't be afraid of it.
It just makes me uncomfortable.
Okay. Now take your hand over the top. Pull it back. You've just loaded around. Now this is going to be your first shot. Come to ready pistol. Finger on the trigger. When I sound the whistle, I want you to fire one round. Got it?
Okay.
Okay, let's see how you do. Fire. Not bad. Some people don't even hit the target on their first round. Now, pick up your pistol. Take your time. Bullseye. That's very good. Perfect shot.
When I realized that I had the power to kill a human being, it triggered a lot of sadness.
Deadly force is the last resort, okay? But if you try doing body harm to me, the only thing you hear is a blast. And I will go for the body.
There's got to be a way to practice your skill in marksmanship with something that can't kill somebody. I would make a horrible soldier.
Cobalt tools are so comfortable, you just don't want to quit working.
What are you doing up there, Jimmy? Welding, Chad?
Cobalt, the next generation of tough tools. Available exclusively at Lowe's.
Hi, we'd like 2 fudge brownie temptations.
Mom, just make it one.
I'm surprised you wanted to share.
Actually, I don't.
Pardon me, ladies. This is compliments of the gentleman in the donkey shirt.
It's like shooting fish in a barrel.
Fall in love with the new fudge brownie temptation at Dairy Queen, topped with gooey fudge, moist brownie pieces, and whipped topping.
Come on, Otis. Let's go, buddy. Come on. Let's go get in the car. There's a cat back here. Come on, let's go. Here we go.
I thought dogs loved to ride in cars.
Let's go. Come on, here we go.
They do, but not if the car has a stiff, jarring ride.
He's enjoying the trip.
Well, that's because his car has Goodyear Comfort Tread tires.
For a smooth, comfortable ride, get Goodyear Comfort Tread technology. A special layer provides on average 20% more cushion than other passenger car tires.
I see why dogs like this.
Innovative thinking up here so you can get there. Goodyear, get there.
Hey, our salads.
You can do that all you want. I don't like V8 juice.
How about V8 V Fusion? A full serving of vegetables, a full serving of fruit. But what you taste is the fruit. So even you could have had a V8.
Alfredo's great.
Love it. Pizza Hut delivered the pasta.
Pizza Hut now delivers Tuscany pastas. 3 pounds of pasta for just $11.99. Get pasta from Pizza Hut.
What's your credit score? Not sure?
Go to creditreport.com today and get your credit score and report for free in just seconds.
Visit creditreport.com now and enter the Big Score $100,000 giveaway. Get a chance to win up to $25,000 instantly and a shot at the $100,000 grand prize. Play today and you could really score big.
Go to creditreport.com now. Get your credit score and report for free and put that knowledge to work for you. creditreport.com.
Offer includes enrollment and credit monitoring.
If you're over 65, have diabetes, and are on Medicare, you may qualify for a free meter and cookbook offer from Liberty Medical.
You know, there are still some people who don't know that the cost of their diabetes testing supplies may be covered by Medicare. Well, if you have diabetes and you're on Medicare, your testing supplies may be covered. Here's how it works. Liberty is a Medicare participating provider. They bill Medicare and your insurance company. You pay nothing up front. Your testing supplies are delivered right to your door and no charge for shipping. You have nothing to worry about because when it's time to reorder, Liberty will remind you.
Call now to see if you qualify for your free meter.
Call Liberty Medical. They can help you live a better life.
Call today for your free meter. Plus, get a free diabetic cookbook when you join Liberty.
Call 1-800-379-9173.
Good night, Stella.
Francois! Harry, come here! Francois! Oh, Hannah! It's a big spider!
Okay, I'm coming.
You're killing me, Francois! Go look over the bed. Go in the room and look on the ceiling over the bed.
What is it?
Go look!
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
What do you need that for?
Somebody's bothering you? Something's bothering you?
There's a big spider on the ceiling over the bed. I don't know if that's gonna... Can you just go get it?
I'm gonna... Did you see?
Go.
Where is...
How do you not see it?
Where?
Francois, it's right over my head. It's right there. No, right there. No, Francois.
Okay, stay there. Stay there and clear. I'll take care of that. Oh! Stop. Where is... Ah! It's okay, I'll get it.
No, you are not. I have to sleep there.
It's okay, I got it, baby.
It's not okay.
It's okay, I have it here. Don't worry, I'll take care of that. Okay. You're clear. You can come in. No more. Okay. You're fine, honey. Look, you see how many pieces there is now? Okay? Look. See that? Gone. All right? Garbage, okay? Give me a hug.
I've never seen such behavior out of a grown adult. It's just ridiculous. I can't think of a better word for it. It's like a damn zoo around here. I just feel very, very uncomfortable.
It has to be safe for Stella to stay here. Any spider, insect, anything flying in this house has to be destroyed.
I come from a military background where there's a lot of structure and a lot of discipline. This is not the lifestyle I'm accustomed to.
Honey, don't worry about anything, okay? I'm there for you, okay? Okay? All right?
Okay.
I want to hear you saying okay. I want to hear that you're there, that you trust me, okay? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm here for you, okay?
Okay, shut the door.
All right.
I'm tired, I'm drained, and I can't do it anymore.
On an all-new Can You Duet, the going gets tough for the newly made duos.
Your partner's saying things about you. She acts like she didn't care.
Will mentoring from Brett be enough?
I can't sing it without her singing it.
Yes, you can.
To impress the toughest judge.
Lots of people are scared of Naomi.
I want you to read my perfectly lined lips.
But one performance will move her to tears.
Wait till I call Winona tonight and tell her about this one.
Can You Duet? Tonight at 8, 7 Central on CMT Sure Thing Fridays.
Kingsford Charcoal invites you to slow down with new KC Masterpiece Chipotle and Lime Marinade.
Get our fastest lash volume yet.
Volume Express.
Triple Volume Volume Express from Maybelline, New York. Our instant volume formula and anti-clump brush zoom on more volume.
300%.
Instantly, Volume Express.
With Rhapsody, you can play your favorite songs anywhere. You can play them on your computer or your MP3 player, like a Sansa clip. And also your stereo and your TiVo. You can play them at work, or on your way home, or at your girlfriend's house, or at your ex-girlfriend's house. No, stay away from her. She's crazy. Discover and listen to your favorite music in more ways than ever before. Get started at Rhapsody.com.
Texas travel information, go to traveltex.com or call 1-800-8888-TEX.
Want some variety in your meal? Have it all in one with Long John Silver's Sampler Combo. Chicken, fish, shrimp, and a drink, just $4.99. Long John Silver's. Throw boring overboard.
Got a lot of projects?
Yeah.
We've got what you need.
We're here because we've been there with the tools, products, and advice to get it done right. True Value. Start right. Start here. Visit TrueValue.com/TV for a free $5 coupon. Print your $5 coupon at TrueValue.com/TV.
Now more than ever, you want to get the most for your money. Look no further than the rugged V6 2008 Kia Sportage. Fuel efficient, 5-star safety rated, backed by an industry-leading warranty, and it's priced about $6,000 less than a Toyota RAV4 Limited. Or to put it another way, a whole year's worth of groceries less. The Kia Spring Sales Event. It's money well saved. Now get 0% APR or $2,000 cash back on the Kia Sportage.
Did you make that, or did you buy it?
No, I bought it. It's from the rainforests of Brazil.
I didn't understand Lisa's opinion towards the military. I tried to explain to her what the military was like, but she's got different views. My last resort was to take her to the Veterans Museum. She likes art, so hopefully when we get done this, it should give Lisa a good feeling of the military.
Where are we going?
We're going to the VFW Museum, Veterans of Foreign War. It has a big Marine showing. As far as I know, it was supposed to be new. Yeah. Okay, let's go.
National Vietnam Veterans Art Museum. Okay. So this is artwork by people in the military?
Actually, the artwork here was all done by Vietnam veterans. There's over 58,000 dog tags up there. And each dog tag represents an American that got killed in Vietnam. Every time I look up there, I still get my goosebumps.
All right, we ready?
The museum was not at all what I expected. I expected it to be more kind of a glorification of war, and it was more arts and creativity. And look at this one, he's playing an instrument, or is that a gun? No, see, that's I see it as a mandolin.
That's
and
a gun. Yeah, it's a gun. When I first walked through the museum, I didn't know how to take it. It struck me a little odd. You know, they didn't show weapons, a tank, a helicopter, or anything like that.
Corpses talking. Looking at a lot of the artworks and paintings, it's hard not to put yourself in there and feel what these people went through.
Well, this guy was smart. He carried both a 16 and a pistol. And these aren't gunships, these are Hueys.
How does this make you feel being here? Does it bring up memories for you, or?
No.
I'm just observing the way we look at the art differently, because you see so much of the, you know, the technology.
Right, I see the stuff that when I come in, we had this. If you were a 60 gunner, this is 60 ammunition here. This is how you carried it, pretty much.
See, I look at it and I want to cry, you know, because I feel...
Oh, I see. This is an LZ. These come in, drop you off. He's like the outer perimeter security, this guy.
It seemed to me, I wondered, are you getting this? Are you letting yourself feel any of this? When I look at the painting, what I see is more emotion. I mean, obviously I wasn't there, but the people I grew up with, I had a lot of friends of mine die in Vietnam when I was in high school.
But see, you know, even nowadays, they still train like this.
Right? I don't think it even registered for Jim. I think there's things going on inside James and going on around James that he just doesn't want to know about. And so he shuts down.
A bullet would hit it straight on. A 16 won't go through it. It didn't. But somebody could try stabbing and go up on an angle and get up underneath the plates.
I think he's got a lot of things that he needs to feel. It's just not healthy. I'm gonna have to do something about that.
On an all-new Can You Duet, the going gets tough for the newly made duos.
Your partner's saying things about you. She acts like she didn't care.
Will mentoring from Brett be enough?
I can't sing it without her singing it.
Yes, you can.
To impress the toughest judge.
Lots of people are scared of Naomi.
I want you to read my perfectly lined lips.
But one performance will move her to tears.
Wait till I call Winona tonight and tell her about this one.
Can You Duet? Tonight at 8, 7 Central on CMT Sure Thing Fridays.
Previously,
I was a Marine.
this military maven met a feisty French baker.
You want me to lick your face?
Whose filthy house
It's disgusting.
forced her into battle.
I'm taking over your house.
While this peace-loving puppeteer
I'm very anti-war.
faced off with a gung-ho hubby.
This is our war room.
And her greatest fear.
The object was to take out the heart.
I don't want to learn how to kill.
Now,
Have you ever made a puppet?
one mom drives a dad mad,
She's crazy as hell, and I've had enough.
while the other's cleaning crusade
Listen, you gotta clean this filth.
turns into canine chaos.
Hold there! Get in the tub and hold the dog. Oh, this is a disaster.
Then,
The dice have been thrown.
the money leaves one family feeling burned
Yeah, it's bad.
and the other shell-shocked.
I don't even want this.
Holy cow.
That's bad.
Two totally different families are trading one parent for 1 week. New house, new kids, new life. Each family gets $50,000, but it's up to the new mommy to decide how the money gets spent. It's two families' quest to answer one age-old question. Is the grass truly greener on the other side?
I'm having such a difficult time here. I didn't sleep very well last night. And when I went into the kitchen this morning, I was greeted by something. It was disgusting. I'm definitely at the end of my rope. The degree of dirtiness in the house just is unacceptable. And somehow Francois is oblivious to everything. Deja needs a bath.
Okay. So can you tell me the language of dog so I understand that he told you that he needed a bath?
His crazy behavior is just nonstop.
I'll take care of that.
Oh!
Stop. What is...
I have to sleep there! I can't sit around and not try to do something about it. Francois?
Yes.
I need to talk to you guys.
What's going on?
We are gonna have a family meeting, okay?
Yes.
Okay?
All right, guys. I had no idea what Stella's gonna say, and I'm like, okay, you know, we love surprise.
First and foremost,
Yes.
I wanted to tell you all how delighted I am to be here. Having said that, there's a few things that definitely need attention.
Okay, yeah, what do you need attention?
Oh, well, one of the things we should do is clean the whole house.
It's not clean enough?
Okay, can I just show you this?
Oh my God, when did it happen?
How often do you clean that?
Every day.
No, you don't. I totally have a problem with that. When you see a whole bunch of toothpaste on the mirror, it's time to wipe the mirror. When you see mold or something on the toilet, it's time to wipe the toilet. And I really feel passionate about giving the dog a bath.
The dog bathed in the creek.
He doesn't bathe in the
I've
creek.
seen it many times.
Well, he needs help because he's really lacking in that area.
It's a polar dog. Stella, we have a dog that comes from the north side of this planet.
That dog did not come from the north side of the planet.
Do you know what kind of dog is that?
It's a chow.
It's a chow with purple tongue.
But it's a dog, and it has to be done.
have fear of being a slave of the house, a slave of the cleaning. And now I feel like I have to be still an obedient little slave. Whip me, whip, 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 no? It was the slap in the face. You want that to happen? Do you want the job to be in the bath? Do you want to have a spa?
Yeah. We're gonna bathe the dog, we're gonna vacuum, we're gonna dust, and that's the way it has to be.
You want to bleach stuff? Go ahead.
Since I've been here with this family, I've had a very hard time dealing with James in this kind of military situation.
Just pick up the pistol.
Bullseye. Perfect shot.
I don't want to learn how to kill. I also feel like James is not a man who spends a lot of time with his emotions. I think that's hard for him.
There's over 58,000 dog tags up there. And each dog tag represents an American that got killed in Vietnam.
How does this make you feel? I think that there's a lot of emotional needs that aren't met in the military. So I think it would be good for us to kind of loosen up the energy a bit. Jim?
Yeah.
So what are you up to now?
I'm just, enjoying some of the weather.
You know, one thing I was curious, because of some stuff I'll want to do with puppets, is what kind of tools you have here?
I got pretty much everything you need. There's a toolbox right downstairs in the bathroom.
Okay. And I have a question for you. It's like, have you ever made a puppet?
No.
Never, not even in school or?
I've never made a puppet, no.
And because I was talking to Bree about it, but I didn't really talk to you about it.
She loves crafts. Whatever project you like to do.
But I'd like you to do it with us.
Bree loves crafts.
But how about you?
Prefer not to. I say about when I was 7, right, my make-believe friend, right, left me, so.
That's a hurt boy inside there. And puppets tend to bring out the child in people. And I really want to work with him. Some important work could be done.
On an all-new Can You Duet, the going gets tough for the newly made duos.
Your partner's saying things about you. She acts like she didn't care.
Will mentoring from Brett be enough?
I can't sing it without her singing it.
Yes, you can.
To impress the toughest judge.
Lots of people are scared of Naomi.
I want you to read my perfectly lined lips.
But one performance will move her to tears.
Wait till I call Winona tonight and tell her about this one.
Can You Duet? Tonight at 8, 7 Central on CMT Sure Thing Fridays.
Cobalt tools are so comfortable, you just don't want to quit working.
What are you doing up there, Jimmy? Welding, Chad?
Cobalt, the next generation of tough tools. Available exclusively at Lowe's.
Want some variety in your meal? Have it all in one with Long John Silver's Sampler Combo. Chicken, fish, shrimp, and a drink, just $4.99. Long John Silver's. Throw boring overboard.
To demonstrate the allergen trappers in Pledge, we've trapped Kimberly in this glass box with all this dust.
Well, it's only dust.
In that dust are allergens from pet dander and dust mites.
Ew.
Thank goodness Pledge with allergen trappers traps up to 84% of allergens in dust.
84%? That's...
Nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah, no. That's great.
Allergen trappers. That's the beauty of Pledge. SC Johnson, a family company.
The secret to better hair color? Garnier Nutrice. With a separate grapeseed oil concentrate, Nutrice starts nourishing while you color. For richer, more radiant color. Garnier Nutrice. Nourished hair, better color. Garnier.
Introducing the Simply Everything plan from Sprint. For just $99.99 a month, you get unlimited nationwide calling, texting, web surfing, emailing, GPS navigation, picture and video messaging, push-to-talk, NFL and NASCAR content, and Sprint TV and music. AT&T and Verizon's $99.99 unlimited plans are just talk. The Simply Everything plan. Call now to join the wireless revolution. Only from Sprint and only on the Now Network.
The phone company has an important message for its customers. Don't listen to Vonage.
Well, over 2 million people have already switched to Vonage.
Oh, really?
With Vonage, you get unlimited local and long-distance calls for just $24.99 a month.
Unlimited for just $24.99?
What do you charge?
Hey, for over 100 years, the only thing we've changed is...
Your prices?
Whoa.
Sign up now with Vonage and get 1 month free using your high-speed internet connection.
Call 1-800-910-1935 or go online today.
Yesterday, I told the family I wanted to clean the house. Come on, Minnow! Tail. And the dog is getting a bath. It's not up for debate. Francois, let's go! Francois.
Yes?
We are gonna start cleaning the house and sweeping on the floors and stuff like that.
What do you want me to do?
A general cleaning.
There's different type of concept of cleaning. You know, there's the deep cleaning that you like.
We're gonna do deep today.
Oh gosh, deep, yes.
We're doing deep.
Stella wanted to clean the house deep.
Come on, we got a lot to do.
I don't have really any desire to fight with her, so I decided to comply. I decided this is the way to go. I gotta do it. I cannot rebel against my wife. Sorry, Theo. You know, before fun, we have to suffer.
What you doing, Francois?
Yeah, working some detail.
What in God's name? What's that?
What's that where?
Right there. Is that Dookie?
What is it?
Right here.
Oh, what is this?
I think it's...
Let me shake that.
No, don't stab it with
Nah, it's a piece of poop.
Oh. Francois! What the hell are you doing? You're killing me, Francois.
I was so much in a state of craziness.
Go!
All right.
Go!
All right, I go. I was almost, under a spell. Stella has made me absolutely mad. I've done my best to look every corner, every point of darkness. I actually see one that I forgot there. I'll clean that very soon.
Let's go for Deja. Bring her in the side.
Deja, come on. Come on. Stella wanted to put the dog in the tub, so I accepted and obeyed.
Listen! Listen! Stay!
Stay here.
Hold down! Get in the tub and hold the dog. Hold down! Deja doesn't even know what the hell water is, for Pete's sakes. Oh, hurry up! You're supposed to have flipping shorts on!
Come on, let's do it. Okay, can I have the shampoo? Is that okay with you?
Pay attention! Get right here. I don't know what the heck that is. Keep going.
Stella, he's totally out there, crazy.
Use your hands. Get her soaked.
I feel like I'm in combat zone.
Daddy! Daddy! Oh, this is a disaster.
No, it's not. We're gonna save the situation.
You gotta get in the shower.
Daddy, the light on. Close the door.
Daddy, give me the water.
Hey, we need more light. There was like water, like we need blood. You know, it was like we were like in Vietnam.
Be careful.
We were like in Vietnam saving the life of a GI. Deja, it's gonna be all right. You're gonna survive.
Do under her privates.
I'm not doing the
This
private.
is not a
I don't want my
joke.
son to do the private of this dog.
Look it, get this wet, and then do her privates. Scrub, scrub, scrub. You gotta make sure she's rinsed real good.
Okay.
Tail wash Disha's ass with that cloth. Oh, mercy. You didn't listen, soldier.
Cobalt tools are so comfortable, you just don't want to quit working.
What are you doing up there, Jimmy? Welding, Chad?
Cobalt, the next generation of tough tools. Available exclusively at Lowe's.
See you tomorrow, Steve.
Do not let her get gum. You know that's Tony Stewart. Tony, get the camera. I've got the camera. Oh, Tony, he's a huge fan. Ready?
Tony, you okay?
Armor All wash, wipes, and tire shines. Go ahead, stare. Check out Tony's win in the Armor All card at armorall.com.
Here comes trouble. Make that big trouble. No, not this guy. These guys. Because just one flea can become thousands fast. On your carpet, your couch, everywhere. To stop an infestation, ask for Frontline Plus. Frontline Plus quickly kills fleas, their eggs, and larvae, even ticks. It's waterproof, and one dose lasts all month long. The last kind of trouble you or your pet needs is flea trouble. For dogs and cats, ask for the vet's #1 choice, Frontline Plus.
Across the white-tiled tundra, one little girl must fulfill her rightful place on an ancient throne. Inspired by the comfy fit of her pull-ups training pants, this big kid must grab hold of her new underwear-like waistband and reach for her destiny. With the help of easy open sides, get ready for Big Kid and the Throne of Destiny.
With our 30 minutes, we reenacted a medieval war.
There was no Domino's in the 14th century.
But each of these pizzas was only $4.
Rubbish!
Introducing the $4 pizza deal. You got 3 or more 10-inch pizzas for just $4 each. Domino's. You got 30 minutes.
Okay, so we like to.
We don't usually talk about this.
No, we use.
KY, yours and mine.
Yeah, mine.
This one has like an awesome sensation for me.
And this one.
This one, it does like cool things for him.
Thank you.
I mean, when the two combine.
Two products together, one amazing reaction. New KY brand, yours and mine.
12 state lines, 47 red pickup trucks, and 3 bouncy things. One great place to start counting sheep. Super 8, now with free high-speed internet, free breakfast, and more. Super 8. See you along the way.
Hey, guys. Have you heard? Now you can choose the size of your circle.
Chad, you've left us with no choice.
Wizard! I banish you to...
Hey, what is that? Now there's a circle that's right for everyone.
Wow.
My bad.
What are you doing?
My Circle. Get unlimited free calling, 25, 10, or 20 numbers only from Alto Wireless. Switch today for a great deal on the Alto Hue by Samsung. Buy one, get one free.
What we're gonna do tonight is make a hand puppet. We'll stick this inside the styrofoam. We'll put them on here and then sculpt the heads.
Oh, cool.
After after dinner, I decided to start making some puppets with Brianna. I didn't really expect James to participate at all, but I'm still waiting for that moment of inspiration, which I'm hoping will come. You don't need to cover the neck very thickly at all, and then you can use it, to shape the nose and the ears and the eyes. Fun, use some different colors. You want to use the green?
That would be really cool. Look at that. Dad, look at this. Look at...
That's pretty.
This is fun. Do you want to make puppets, Dad? Please.
Okay.
Cool.
I never thought I'd do puppets. And then Bree asked, well, would you like to try it, Dad? And if it makes my daughter happy, maybe I need to try. What are we doing?
We're going to cover the whole ball with this stuff. So once you cover this, you can do whatever you want with it in terms of shape and stuff. Do you have any inspiration there, Jim? Do you know what you're making?
I don't know.
It might just show up.
Look.
You're doing great. So Dad's is going to be, what is yours going to be?
Mine's going to be a crazy kid.
A crazy kid.
It's going to be Spike here in a minute.
He's got an idea.
That might be what I want.
I think Dad's really liking this.
I think Dad's doing a great job over there.
Yeah. Look at Dad's.
That's looking really good, Mr. James.
Thank you. Look at that.
I thought my dad would just do it fast and try to get it over with. But he really seemed to like it.
Look at you.
It's a handsome dude. See that?
He's great.
He looks outstanding.
He surprised me. I was delighted by his sense of humor.
So what do you think, Bree? Would you date him?
Well, here's the question is, would you let her date him?
Maybe she got rid of the haircut.
I saw another side of him. I'm very proud of James.
I'm coming right now.
All right. After deep cleaning the house, I felt like, okay, that's it. I am fried. We're gonna go to have a nice, simple dinner. Hey, let's go, guys. Stella is definitively more rigid. The army style, I've never experienced something like that. I still don't understand who she is and what she's doing and who is this lady? And I was just like eager to ask her before the end of the week. So please, Stella, can you just tell me? I wanna ask, why did you go into the Marine?
My father committed suicide when I was quite young, and my mother never recovered. Things just went downhill. I went to go live with my older sister and her husband, who was a Marine, and that's why I decided to go in the Marines right out of high school.
had time to know him? I mean,
No, because I was 5.
you're 5.
So I only have very few memories of him. But I was angry my whole life to him because I think that's a selfish act to commit suicide.
I am shocked. I had no idea that it would be like something like that. Stella is a survivor. She's a survivor of a tremendous experience that she didn't deserve. She was only 5.
I'm not angry with him anymore, but there's lots of pain.
I know now the big reason of who she is and why, and I want just for her to have at least a vision of paradise where she can see it, you know. I'm gonna offer on the platter all the time possibility for her to survive what she went through and to evolve to happiness. Well, I thank you, Stella, to share that with me.
She's lollygagging and you're missing out on sweet deliciousness. Dare you pass her? What's the worst that could happen?
Did you just line jump me?
No. He's a line jumper.
Yeah, you're a line jumper.
Joshua David.
Grandma?
Totally worth it. Cece's Pizza, Pasta, Salad, and Dessert Buffet for an unbelievably low price. Almost too good to be true.
It's really cute. Don't you love the sunroof?
Yeah, especially this time of year.
How's the insurance on it?
You won't believe. I went with Nationwide and saved like $500.
$500?
Yeah, coverage is great.
Huh. I didn't know Nationwide did that.
Life comes at you fast. With Nationwide, you could save like $500 on your auto insurance. For a quote, call your local agent or 1-877 on your side.
Nationwide is on your side.
Here comes trouble. Make that big trouble. No, not this guy. These guys. Because just one flea can become thousands fast. On your carpet, your couch, everywhere. To stop an infestation, ask for Frontline Plus. Frontline Plus quickly kills fleas, their eggs, and larvae, even ticks. It's waterproof, and one dose lasts all month long. The last kind of trouble you or your pet needs is flea trouble. For dogs and cats, ask for the vet's #1 choice, Frontline Plus.
Because no yard tool should be this hard to start. Black & Decker created the powerful 18-volt yard care system. Our trimmer starts easily and cuts more than any other cordless string trimmer. And our hedge trimmer has the largest cut capacity. One interchangeable battery, over 20 intelligent tools. The 18-volt yard care system from Black & Decker.
Blake Shelton, pure BS. Just got bigger and better. Available May 6th, the deluxe edition. I want to go home. Featuring the smash hit, Home. I've got to go home. And 2 new songs. Let me go home. Blake Shelton, pure BS deluxe edition. Available May 6th at Target. Just too far from Get more BS.
Now you can choose the size of your circle.
Chad's stealing another one. Do it. Wizard! Who summons the wizard?
See you guys. Hey, what's up?
Now with my circle, you can choose 5, 10, or 20 numbers to call for free.
We don't know what to do. You can do whatever you want. I chose the 20.
What?
Yeah, the ogres and the elves are always chatting me up. Chad, can you believe these guys?
My Circle. Get unlimited free calling 25, 10, or 20 numbers. And add family lines starting at $9.99. Only from Alto Wireless.
This is Cur, the #1 selling weight loss supplement from Sweden. Why has it sold 8 times more in Sweden than its closest competition? When combined with diet and exercise, only Cur is created to gently boost your metabolism so you can lose up to 50% more weight without the jitters or jumpiness. Do you want to lose up to 50% more weight and be the person you want to be?
Ask for Cur at these and other retailers.
when Stella told me that her father committed suicide. That was deep. I was really touched by that. And I wanted to do something very special for her. And I started to write the story of her life that I wanted to reenact with puppets. We are what happened in the past. We're an evolution of every day. And Stella went through an enormous traumatization. So hopefully this will help her close the chapter of all this miserable childhood and life that she went through. Stella!
I'm in here, Francois.
Look what I got for you.
Where did you get that?
No question asked. Here you go, honey.
Bless you. Oh, my God. This is beautiful.
And I'm going to do a puppet show in honor of you, if it's okay. Okay?
All right. Francois wanted to put on some type of a puppet show for myself, and I had no idea what he had in store for me.
Actually, what I wanted to do is to show you the story of your life. One day you were born here, and in your life there was a mother that was not really around. And then, you know, your dad had a mustache?
I don't recall.
You don't recall. But anyway, they were always fighting together, you know? And then, boom, I don't know how, I don't want to know. You don't have to tell me. But he disappeared. Gone. And they were still 5 years old. That was you here. And then, my dear, you disappeared too. You were not in the picture. You lost your dad.
Francois began to enact what he thought to be my childhood. I really didn't even know what to think.
And then your mother, it was unbearable, okay?
Yep.
And then your sister.
I love my sister.
Took care of you.
Took good care of me.
Yeah. Then somebody came and said, hey, you know what? We can help you, my friend. You can join the Marine. We're gonna protect you, okay? Join us.
The Marine said that?
Yeah. So you joined the Marine. But 20 years later, you still miss your dad. You're still afraid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, of course. And when you're in darkness, you ask him, but he's not there. So you're afraid of everything. But anyway, what I want to finish to tell you, my dear, look, this was like the field of your life right there. You are in this painting, like I am too, and this is the problem that we all face in our past, okay? And this is the exit door here. There's different place to go, and we're stuck sometime in our past, like I am, like you are. And the whole idea is to go into this golden area where we can float and be happy and forget, you know? And this is the area where we're all connected when we dance, when we move, you know, we all like, and we need to go there. This is our life is there, you know? And we should not wait to die to go there. We should have fun now. You see what I mean? That's the whole idea. That's what I wanted to show you. That was my goal for this journey with you. So, don't be afraid anymore. Okay? All right. Voila.
It meant a lot to me that he wanted to make sure that I knew I was gonna be okay. I thought it was such a sweet thing to do.
Now, for me to finish our adventure is to put back a picture in there, okay? And I want to be part of that picture. That will be my last wish for us, is to take this beautiful picture, okay? Would you do that before you leave? Great.
Last night about how the money should be spent, and I hope the family is very happy with all of my decisions.
I'm a little nervous about deciding how the $50,000 should be spent, because what I think the family needs may not be important to them.
So you guys, I have some news. Unfortunately, I'm leaving.
Oh my God, you just got here.
I'm going to take with me a very good impression of James and Brianna. Normally, James is probably not someone I would spend a lot of time with, but it was really fun to be with someone quite different from me.
Sit down for a minute, please. I have to leave.
So, can we do the picture quickly at the barn? I wanted to have a nice, beautiful wedding picture. We want to do this American Gothic, symbolizing the Franco-American Gothic relationship. Let's go, I got the camera. I hope she'll be happy when she feels sad to see my crazy face in Chicago somewhere and say, oh yeah. Have all this. Hey! Move over. Hey. Come on.
Come on.
Hey. Too late. All right.
I've never met anybody as unique and zany and happy and crazy as Francois. I have come to appreciate his personality, and he really helped me think about my life in a way that was different. I don't think so. That's a good one.
Don't ever forget me, all right?
I won't.
All right, absolutely.
All right. I'm not really a hugger, but she's a good woman. I will miss Lisa.
Have a safe trip.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Go, dear.
For me, there's not a beginning and the end.
Okay, my friend. God bless you, dear.
I hope that she's gonna remember this experience with love and positive feelings.
I would like to share with Stella my impressions of her family, but I hope that Stella will be open-minded about what I want to say.
Tools are so comfortable, you just don't want to quit working.
What are you doing up there, Jimmy? Welding, Chad?
Cobalt, the next generation of tough tools. Available exclusively at Lowe's.
So, it's soup and salad and breadsticks for $5.95.
That's a lot of hands. It's lunch at Olive Garden, featuring our homemade soups and garden fresh salad and warm breadsticks. All you want for just $5.95 at Olive Garden.
Now more than ever, you want to get the most for your money. Look no further than the well-equipped 2008 Kia Spectra. Fuel efficient, 5-star safety rated, backed by an industry-leading warranty, and it's priced about $2,000 less than a Toyota Corolla XLE. Or to put it another way, a whole year's worth of gas less. The Kia Spring Sales Event. It's money well saved. Now get 0% APR or $2,000 cash back on the Kia Spectra.
The one and only Def Leppard returns with songs from the Sparkle Lounge. Includes the hit single, 9 Lives, featuring Tim McGraw. Def Leppard, songs from the Sparkle Lounge. Available now.
The world can be a beautiful place, unless allergies are giving you itchy eyes. Reach for once-a-day Pataday solution. The most common side effects include cold or sore throat, blurred vision, burning, or stinging. Wait at least 10 minutes after using Pataday before putting in contact lenses. For a $10 rebate on Pataday solution, call this number. Ask your doctor about Pataday solution.
The secret to better hair color? Garnier Nutrice. With a separate grapeseed oil concentrate, Nutrice starts nourishing while you color. For richer, more radiant color. Garnier Nutrice. Nourished hair, better color. Garnier.
Want some variety in your meal?
Have it all in one with Long John Silver's Sampler Combo. Chicken, fish, shrimp, and a drink, just $4.99. Long John Silver's. Throw boring overboard.
If you're over 65, have diabetes, and are on Medicare, you may qualify for a free meter and cookbook offer from Liberty Medical.
You know, there are still some people who don't know that the cost of their diabetes testing supplies may be covered by Medicare. Well, if you have diabetes and you're on Medicare, your testing supplies may be covered. Here's how it works. Liberty is a Medicare participating provider. They bill Medicare and your insurance company. You pay nothing up front. Your testing supplies are delivered right to your door and no charge for shipping. You have nothing to worry about because when it's time to reorder, Liberty will remind you.
Call now to see if you qualify for your free meter.
Call Liberty Medical. They can help you live a better life.
Call today for your free meter. Plus, get a free diabetic cookbook when you join Liberty.
Call 1-800-379-9173.
I'm extremely anxious to meet Lisa. I'm not certain how it's going to go, but if the opportunity presents itself during our meeting, I will tell her all the things that bothered me.
Hi, Lisa. Hi, Stella.
You look beautiful.
Hi. Thank you.
So good to see you.
Really looking forward to meeting you. So how was it?
Look at you. You look beautiful. Oh, gosh.
Did you have fun?
I had a little frustration, but a lot of fun. You have a beautiful, beautiful family.
Thank you.
Francois's energy was beyond anything I've ever experienced in my life. And I thought I had a lot of energy, but he wore me out. And I will tell you, I was just a little shocked. I'm certain that you immediately saw the difference in our housekeeping. I was really kind of devastated at the facilities and stuff that were there for me.
You know, I hear you about, you know, the cleaning, but I earn most of the living and I do most of the stuff in the house, and it's too much.
And maybe that's why you need to be a little more forceful. I even talked to Francois and said, you have to be a little more proactive about cleaning. But now the important thing is for you and Francois to enforce it.
We don't put a lot of emphasis on cleaning in my family, but Francois needs to help more, and the kids need to help more. And it sounds like she talked to them about that, and I can only thank her.
Tell me about your adventure.
James was wonderful.
Was he respectful to you?
He was very respectful to me. He's a military guy. In the beginning, I thought I was going to have a big issue with him. You know, the whole military thing is uncomfortable for me. It's just not who I am.
Right.
So,
how did the military come to play for you in my house?
Just
did something make you uncomfortable about
having guns? You know, well, just glorifying war for me is uncomfortable.
Well, Lisa did comment that she felt guns glorified war, which I totally disagree with. Guns don't kill people. People kill people.
So, I noticed one thing about James. I just felt like it was so hard for him to share his emotions. And one of the things that I did with him is we went to an art museum for veterans. It was heavy, it was intense, it was really intense. I mean, I was in tears. But I felt like he wasn't listening, and he wasn't feeling, and he wasn't letting things in. So I decided to make puppets with him. because puppets tend to be really therapeutic. And he did really well. He made a great puppet. Wait till you see it. And actually, you know what? That was a real turning point for me and him too, I think, because it almost unlocked something where he was more open. So I would encourage you to continue with helping him express himself.
James is a great husband, but he tends to be a little bit more reserved and quiet. So it was very interesting that Lisa saw that side of him. I love my husband, and I try to encourage him all the time. And I'll never stop. I'll keep trying.
Okay.
I'm happy and sad that our journey has come to an end. It's just different lifestyles, and I think that's what this journey was all about, recognizing the differences, and I think we did that. And I think we're both very blessed. And I have this for you. Thank you, Lisa. Bless you, my dear. Thank you. Okay.
I'm really excited to see my family. I haven't hugged my kids in a week, and gosh, I love them so much.
Yeah, that's great. It's beautiful.
François.
Hey, Kiki! Ah! Oh, look how beautiful she is. Hi. Seeing Lisa once again, she was just beautiful, and everybody was so happy to see her. I mean, my wife is back. Yes. How was your trip?
I had a good trip. How was your non-trip?
It's a long story, man. We have a lot to talk to.
We have a lifetime.
A very emotional time for me because I miss my family so much, and I can't get home soon enough.
When I saw the cab, I was very happy. I actually missed the warm butt next to me at night. Well, still, it's about time. Okay.
I'm so grateful to be home. Hey, sweetie.
You got these flowers. Can we
say? Welcome home.
So, come on.
I love him so much, but I knew it before I left, how lucky I was.
So I have an envelope that Stella gave me.
So, show us the envelope.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to break the seal. Drum roll.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. I'm going to read it.
On an all-new Can You Duet, will mentoring from Brett be enough to impress the toughest judge?
Lots of people are scared of Naomi.
I want you to read my perfectly lined lips.
Can You Duet? Tonight at 8, 7 Central on CMT Sure Thing Fridays.
Not very comfy. That's not good. No, don't sit on it. Yep, that's gotta hurt. Ooh, careful. Yikes. Oh. Whoa.
The world can be tough on bottoms,
Look out, it's hot.
but you can do one kind thing for yours. Treat yourself to a little Cottonelle comfort.
Finally, that's better.
And be kind to your behind.
Yeah.
With our 30 minutes, we reenacted a medieval war. There was no dominoes in the 14th century. But each of these pizzas was only $4. Rubbish!
Domino's. You got 30 minutes.
Here it comes.
Another huge deal from Domino's.
Introducing the Domino's $4 pizza deal.
You got 3 or more 10-inch pizzas for just $4 each.
You got them hot.
You got them to your door.
You got your order online.
You got pizza tracker.
Here comes trouble. Make that big trouble. No, not this guy. These guys. Because just one flea can become thousands fast. On your carpet, your couch, everywhere. To stop an infestation, ask for Frontline Plus. Frontline Plus quickly kills fleas, their eggs, and larvae, even ticks. It's waterproof, and one dose lasts all month long. The last kind of trouble you or your pet needs is flea trouble. For dogs and cats, ask for the vet's #1 choice, Frontline Plus.
So I like driving the thing. It's intense. Expensive to insure? No. Went with Nationwide, saved like $500. $500? Yeah, it's great coverage. Really? I didn't know Nationwide did that.
Life comes at you fast. With Nationwide, you could save like $500 on your auto insurance. For a quote, call your local agent or 1-877 on your side.
Nationwide is on your side. Huh.
The secret to better hair color? It's Garnier Nutrice. The secret? With a separate grapeseed oil concentrate, Nutrice starts nourishing while you color. Because nourished hair means better color. And only Nutrice nourishes with both grapeseed and avocado oils. For richer, more radiant color. Root to tip. And grays, they're your secret. Discover better color. It's Garnier Nutrice. Nourished hair, better color. Garnier. Take care.
Be careful, Jimmy.
I'm fine, Mom.
I'm bored.
Can you hear me now? Good, because we're going to need 2 rooms with king-sized beds and a spa treatment for my wife.
We test our network every day.
Spa treatment, honey.
So you get America's most reliable network, Verizon Wireless. This Mother's Day, get Mama Venus, or for just $99, get her a pink pearl.
CMT Sure Thing Fridays are back tonight with an all-new episode of Can You Duet? Don't miss twice the thrills and double the drama as the competition heats up.
Quiet, please.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. It's long. I'm going to read it. My dearest Francois, Lisa, Manon, and Taya. Deciding how to allocate your $50,000 has not come easy for me.
Let's go sit down, and I'll read it, okay? I got a little emotional because I was just so overwhelmed and relieved to be back where I belong. Okay, ready?
Sure.
Dear Stella, Jim, James, and Brianna, you are good, honest folk and make me feel like kin. I think this is supposed to be like a poem. James, I know you want to upgrade your boat and do some repairs to keep it afloat. I hope that $3,000 will be enough to make you happy when you get some cool stuff. Did I miss something there? Because that didn't rhyme.
I'm putting $10,000 in a college savings account for both Manon and Teo.
$10,000 for college. It was a really generous gift of Stella, and we totally appreciate it.
Great.
Brianna, my dear, for you, let's put $5,000 aside to experience life and open your eyes. $5,000 more for you to travel, visit friends and family as life unravels. Brianna's 10. I really couldn't even imagine where she's gonna go. There's no doubt in my mind that that is not taking place.
$1,000 for Francois and Lisa to plan a getaway at a bed and breakfast of your choosing to rekindle your hearts and soul.
$1,000 for me and Lisa to have some cuddle time. Of course, that makes me very happy because, you know, I love my kids, but hey, give me a break, kiddo. Let me see my wife.
After much consideration, I felt your house is clearly in need of some major repairs, so I have designated $9,000 for household upgrades.
Stella wanted to have changes in the house. So yes, everything is not perfect. We got leaks and mildew, but now we can improve our house.
Find better ways to manage your diet. Explore natural foods. Go on and try it. Think of this when you reach for a treat. There is truth in the saying, you are what you eat. So what does that make me, a taco? It's true that organics might cost more, but that's what $10,000 is for.
Oh, my God. I'm not going to eat $10,000 worth of organic food for that price. My God. I would have a nice steak every night and enjoy life.
Lisa, I thought it only fitting to allot you $10,000 for the puppet studio.
She's so smart. Great.
Francois, I would love to see you expand your bakery. I hope that $9,000 will help in this effort.
Great.
God bless. Respectfully, Stella M. Cramer. Semper Fi. I don't know what that means.
That's the Marine Corps.
That's the Marine Corps.
I'm really proud of Stella to have understood. So thanks again, Stella, for this good thinking. It's great. Congratulations, guys. All right.
I'd love for Jim to fix up the basement, seal up some leaks. There are many projects like that around the home, so use $20,000 to make it your own. To sit down for dinner with chairs and a table, eat with nice plates, $5,000 says you are able. What? I don't get that. I have a beautiful table.
Holy cow.
So as this wonderful adventure nears its end, I cherish our meeting and hope we always stay friends. Lisa spent more time crafting her poem than really thinking about the needs of my family and how that money could be spent. So what do we do with this? Nice of you to get me roses.
I'm getting cake.
I never just get flowers.
I got more than 12, too.
Is this, like, small enough?
Yeah.
Is that organic? No.
I take that label.
Right.
It says eat me.
I'm just so appreciative of what I have. I've learned that I have the best life anyone could ask for. I have everything.
That's good.
Beautiful, Dad. Give me a hug.
It's great to be back home and to have had this experience. But I really appreciate how ungeneric my world is here.
Make yourself at home.
How unique every one of my family members are.
I love you guys. I love you.
How funny they are.
The dust was like, yeah, make like a little sketch, and then she laughed, and then we're done. You know, next move, you know.
And now I have it back.